In fact, as we speak, China has most favored nation status when it comes to trade with the United States. So clearly, they continue to have this wonderful trading and export control over the United States. We're at a deficit there. And yet, look, not using the dollar presents a really big warning for U.S. lawmakers that they need to get something done here and they need to stop the CCP. Doesn't that hurt the U.S.'s ability to put sanctions on anybody? If they don't use the dollar, what do they care about U.S. sanctions?
Well, it certainly would, and you're going to see Russia and China doing their best to create an alternative economic order here. I mean, and I think people should understand what China's endgame is. This is not an endgame in which our companies thrive or in which American power continues to exist in the way that it has for the last 4 decades. So we have to win the economic arena. This involves securing our supply chains, getting our companies to change track. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to be big losers in the China-led world. You saw just last week, the CEO delegation to Beijing, and the juxtaposition, I think, was often with the TikTok grilling in Washington. But really, the important juxtaposition is Xi Jinping going to Moscow, and then Tim Cook and Ray Dalio going to Beijing. I mean, that's how out of order we are, how out of whack we are. We don't have a grand strategy that includes an economic theory of victory. So that's what I've laid out in the decisive decade. How do you actually win the economic contest with China and use that to rebuild peace through strength and continue an American-led order? Because we're losing time very rapidly. Our businesses are not in the right lane here, and the geopolitical consequences are enormous.